Have you ever stopped dead in your tracks during a normal day? Maybe while grabbing coffee or chatting with a friend, and thought, wait, this exact moment has happened to me before. That spine-tingling sensation where everything feels eerily familiar. That's déjà vu. But what if I told you it's not just a brain glitch? What if it's a glimpse into the hidden fabric of time itself? Stick around, because in this video, we're uncovering mind-blowing secrets from history, science, and ancient wisdom that could change how you see reality forever. By the end, you'll never look at time the same way again. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful, peace be upon you. I'm Islam, and you are watching Sawa Arts YouTube channel. And today we're exploring one of the universe's greatest enigmas, déjà vu. This French term means already seen. And it's that fleeting feeling where a new experience feels like a repeat from the past. But why does it happen? Science has a name for it. But the real answers might lie in stories of time slips, mysterious artifacts, and even quantum theories tied to divine scriptures. Let's dive in. Trust me, the revelations ahead are worth every second. To truly grasp this, we need to start with some incredible historical events that set the stage. Picture this in 1901. Two British teachers visiting France's Versailles. Palace suddenly felt everything freeze. Silence fell over the gardens, and before them appeared people in 18th century outfits. Under a tree, a woman resembling Queen Marie Antoinette was painting and laughing. It was like they'd stepped back 2 centuries. Shocked, they turned away and poof, everything snapped back to normal. This became known as the Moberly-Jourdain incident, one of the most famous. Time slips, moments where people claim to glimpse another era. But that's just the beginning. Time slips aren't rare tales from afar. They've been reported worldwide. In early 20th century Scotland, a man peeked into a church window and saw worshippers in ancient European attire. Collars, breeches, petticoats. From hundreds of years ago, he rushed inside, but the scene vanished. Then there's the 1859 diary of an Italian soldier wounded in battle. He woke in a bizarre hospital with machines, lights, and doctor's outfits he'd never imagined. Describing what sounds exactly like a modern ER, complete with advanced tech. Was he seeing the future? Fast forward to an Irish farmer spotting 8th century Viking warriors charging with weapons and ships. So real he fled in terror. In 1981 Japan, a commuter stepped off a subway into a station filled with people in ancient clothes and old signs, he bolted back onto the train, where normality returned. And these aren't just Western stories. In Pakistan's that are deserts, a traveler witnessed a camel caravan in 500-year-old Mughal attire vanishing in mist when he approached. In Kashmir, a shepherd spied ancient soldiers sleeping in a cave with outdated weapons. Even a British officer in colonial Delhi felt transported to Akbar's era, surrounded by Mughal soldiers and elephant-riding women, gone in a blink. These time slips are vivid, with details of sights, sounds, and smells that make them feel authentic. They're called anecdotal evidence in science. Stories from cultures, diaries, and interviews. I could share dozens more, but let's connect this to something even wilder: artifacts that defy time. Enter all parts of place artifacts. These are ancient finds that shouldn't exist in their era, like tech from the future dropped into the past. Take the Antikythera Mechanism, discovered in a Greek shipwreck around 1900. This 2,000-year-old bronze device is an analog computer for predicting astronomical events. Gears, dials, the works. Technology like this shouldn't have existed back then, and nothing similar has been found. It's a total outlier. In Colombia, tiny gold quimbaya artifacts from over 1,000 years ago resemble modern fighter jets with delta wings. How did ancient people model aircraft? The London hammer, found in Texas inside a million-year-old rock, is made of 98% pure iron, crafted with skill impossible for that prehistoric time. Then the Baghdad battery, 2,000-year-old clay jars from Iraq with copper cylinders and iron rods, potentially early electric cells. Electricity in ancient Mesopotamia, mind-blowing. Add drilled stones from Egypt and India, thousands or millions of years old, with precision holes like from power tools or aluminum tools from Romania, predating electricity's invention. These objects scream out of place, as if they've slipped through time. So, what ties déjà vu, time slips, and all parts together? It all comes down to time itself. What is time? Simply past is gone, present is now, future is ahead. Newton saw it as a straight arrow, unchanging. But 100 years ago, Einstein proved time is relative. It speeds up or slows in different places, like near black holes or at high speeds. Remarkably, this echoes the Quran. In Surah Al-Hajj and as Sajda, one day with God equals 1,000 earth years. In Al-Mawarij, it's 50,000 years. Time bends just as scripture suggests. Enter Erwin Schrödinger, the 20th century genius. In a 1939 lecture, he proposed multiple streams of time running parallel. This evolved into the block universe theory. Time isn't a flowing river, but a solid block where past, present, and future coexist, like pages in a book or frames on a film reel. You're only reading one page, the present, but the whole book exists at once. Déjà vu. Maybe your mind glimpses a future page subconsciously. When you reach it, it feels familiar. Time slips. Accidental peeks into another page's past or future. Or parts. Objects slipping between blocks through dimensional doors. This aligns with Quran verses like Ayat al-Kursi, God knows what's before and behind us. Surah Al-An'am says everything is written in a book. The preserved tablet, Slaw Mahfuz, a divine time block holding all existence. But wait, it gets deeper with higher dimensions. Ancient Greeks defined three: length, width, height. Einstein added time as the fourth. Modern physics suggests 10 total dimensions for equations to work perfectly. Beyond our 3D world, time flows differently. Jinn and angels. They operate in higher dimensions. Quran's Surah Al-Araf says Satan sees us from where we can't see him. Another realm. Their time stretches. A jinn once told Prophet Muhammad he'd seen Noah spanning millennia. Visualize dimensions simply. 1D is a line, forward, back. 2D is flat, like a drawing, no depth. 3D is our world, full motion. 4D treats time as space. See your life as a strip. Childhood to old age together. Like Khidr in the Quran, who saw future events to guide Moses, accessing 4D knowledge. 5D, all your what if lives parallel. Doctor, engineer, adventurer. Dreams might tap this unlimited possibilities. 6D jump universes. Air like water, giant beings. 7D impossible worlds. Like Quran chapters arguing on Judgment Day. 8D blueprints of creation. Perhaps the preserved tablet's light, written designs. 9D, a web of every reality. 10D, beyond comprehension. No time, no end. I believe this ties to Sidrat al-Muntaha, the Quran's boundary tree in heaven, changing unrecognizable colors during Miraj. Beyond it, God's realm, unknowable to creation. Allahu Akbar. So déjà vu might be your mind brushing the block universe's future. Time slips windows to other streams. All paths, cross-dimensional travelers. Higher dimensions explain the unseen, blending science and faith. What do you think? Have you experienced this? Like, subscribe and comment your stories below. Check my pinned comment for more mind-bending insights. Thank you, and peace be upon you.